This is Hannibal here from thehannibaltv.com with, I think 2023 has got to be a record year for wrestler deaths. Another one just announced by Bill Apter, Bret Wayne Sawyer, who there's numerous interviews with on this channel, including one I did with him that's in the description, as well as his final interview ever with Jack Kilby on the Great North Wrestling podcast. Bret Sawyer passed away at the age of 63, the brother of Mad Dog Buzz Sawyer. Of course, he probably had his best run in the Pacific Northwest. He was in Georgia Championship Wrestling, Florida Championship Wrestling, where he held the tag titles. He was the NWA National Heavyweight Champion, NWA National Tag Team Champions with Buzz. Pacific Northwest Heavyweight Champion 4 times. Pacific Northwest Tag Team Champions 5 times with Buzz Sawyer, Tom Pritchard, Rocky Johnson, and Steve Pardee. He was part of the 1984 Tag Team of the Year. In the Northwest newsletter with Tom Pritchard, he was former Southwest Championship Wrestling Tag Team Champion with Chicky Star, who I've actually wrestled before in Puerto Rico. My favorite story from Buzz Sawyer or from Bret Sawyer is a story where him and Buzz were coming out of a McDonald's, and some random people made fun of Bret for having long hair, and Buzz overheard this and just beat the living shit out of them. That's just the kind of crazy life wrestlers lived in those days and before cell phones. I mean, when you're traveling on the road and stuff, I suppose you could get away with that a lot easier now, where of course someone would have probably caught that on the cell phone and it would have been national news. But I mean, I talked to him several times on the phone. I may have done 2 interviews with him. I don't recall. I know there was probably 3 or 4 attempts to do interviews with him, but he had a lot of technical issues, and some of the times he flaked out. He's a bit of an oddball, bit of a tall tales teller too, but overall a nice guy. So rest in peace, Bret Sawyer. Thanks for the interviews, and check them out in the description of this video.
Thank you for watching the Hannibal TV. Please like this video if you enjoyed it and click the subscribe